Дамы и господа, в синий угол рейджа приглашаем Василия Козлова, Санкт-Петербург.
In the lightweight division from St. Petersburg, Russia, the Q is in the uniform. A black belt in karate who has made an exciting transition to MMA, Vasiliy Kozlov has turned quite a few heads at just 1-0. Well, he burst onto the MMA scene at M-1 Challenge 96 with a first-round KO of Georgiy, a truly stunning finish in front of a hometown crowd at the M1 arena there. That finish was in under a minute, and it was a spinning wheel kick to actually get inside to distance to load up on the right hand. So there's sort of a dynamic kick. If you haven't seen the highlight, go check it out on YouTube. M1 Challenge 96, truly stunning. The question tonight is what next? When you get a guy like this who has the footwork, the ability to control distance and enter with wild, sort of even low percentage moves and make it work in MMA, that begins what I would say to be must-see TV. This is one of the most interesting matchups for me on the undercard tonight, full stop. And it's an absolute delight to have Vasiliy Kozlov back in M1 so quick this year. Representing Alexander Nevsky, one of the very best, most famous gyms in the Russian Federation. Felt very comfortable getting into MMA game with guys like that behind him. So the karateka turned MMA fighter, looking to make it 2-0 in MMA and 2-0 in M1 tonight in Kazakhstan. All smiles, singing. He's been in a positive mood this week and looks very happy and eager to get in there. Here he is, Vasiliy Kozlov.
Ал енді құрметті ханымдар мен мырзалар, оның қарсыласын қызыл бұрышқа шақырамыз. Красный угол рейджа приглашаем Георгия Акошвили, Грузия.
Originally from Georgia, but fighting out of the Ukraine, now his home, Gеоргий Акошвили, the lightweight wrestler, has come into MMA, much like his opponent from another sport. Fights out of the Patriot team, now full-time in Ukraine, of course. All of his MMA experience has been there, so this will be his first time fighting abroad. And he has a very tough and unorthodox test in front of him, but that did not concern him. He said, look, I've got the edge in MMA. I'm going to be the more physical guy in there. I cut more weights. I will use my grappling skills and impose my will. Coming off a brilliant first-round doctor's stoppage performance. This will be the first time in the ring in just over a year, so he's had some time off, some injuries, but said I'm in great shape. The cut could not have been better. I'm a Ukrainian national MMA medalist, and I've got the better pedigree in MMA. I might not be as good of a kickboxer as this guy. I've worked on my stand-up, I've addressed those problems, and I will deal with what he brings to the table and use my top control and put him where he will feel the most disadvantageous. Georgii Akoshvili, our second fighter here in this matchup at 155 pounds, here at the M1 Challenge Battle in Atyrau event.
Ал енді құрметті ханымдар мен мырзалар, спортшыларды таныстырып өтуге рұқсат етіңіздер. Уважаемые дамы и господа, а теперь позвольте представить вам спортсмена в синем углу. Многократный победитель чемпионатов Северо-Западного федерального округа по кудо. Чемпион Центрального федерального округа по кудо. Бронзовый призер чемпионата России по кудо. Победитель и призер всероссийских турниров по кудо. Ему 21 год, вес 70 килограммов, рост 173 сантиметра. Его личный рекорд – 1 победа. Представитель клуба Александр Невский из Санкт-Петербурга Василий Козлов. Оның қарсыласы қызыл бұрышта в красном углу ринга. Призер чемпионата Украины по смешанным боевым единоборствам. Ему 22 года, вес 69,9 килограммов, рост 180 сантиметров, рекорд 2 победы и 1 поражение. Дамы и господа, Георгий Акошвили, Грузия. Dear ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the referee, Łukasz Bosacki from Poland.
Okay, fighters, know the rules. Listen to my commands all the time. When I say stop, be stop. Touch goes. Go back to your corners.
In the lightweight division, Łukasz Bosacki in charge of this one. Vasiliy Kozlov in the blue corner from St. Petersburg, Russia, 21 years of age, undefeated, former karate fighter turned MMA. Red corner for Georgii Akoshvili, 21, from Georgia, fighting out of Ukraine, a wrestler. The clue is in the left ear.
Yeah, you striker versus grappler here, but Kozlov, like you said, what an unbelievable striker with that karate background. There we go. Oh, that just missed the mark. Nice sprawl. He defended that takedown, but he still got a single.
Looking for that guillotine, single leg takedown here. Fast-paced start for Akoshvili and Kozlov.
Yeah, Kozlov more so using that guillotine as a takedown defense. Oh, he's got it wrapped up nicely. Oh, head comes out now. Akoshvili did well to get his head out. Kozlov will want to break free.
Looking for the knees on the inside. Akoshvili trying to control here in the tie-up. Kozlov trying to turn with that left underhook and get off the ropes.
Yeah, Kozlov does not want to be here. Albeit he knows he's grappling, he knows his ground game, he knows he's standing clinch work like this, but where he's comfortable is with the striking.
I mean, he went 360 on that spinning back kick and nearly hit him in the face. Unreal.
He's pushing hard against the knee, the pressure on that knee as well. Kozlov needs to break free.
Kick on the exit there with the lead leg from Kozlov back to center ring.
Oh, nice. Akoshvili's backing off, he's waiting for Kozlov to come forward so he can shoot. Well, he had his chance there, he had his opportunity. There we go.
Fast kicks there from Kozlov. Akoshvili, as predicted, gets the takedown.
Finally gets the takedown. A lot of hard work, took him 2 minutes. And a lot of cardio.
And a good few leg kicks as well. Georgii Akошвили, with a pedigree in wrestling, knew what the challenge was going to be. And it's always intriguing when you see two young guys that have come from different sports coming into MMA with not much on the record.
I'm not sure what he's trying to do there, but twice he picked them up and slammed them on the floor. All you're going to do is burn yourself out. There wasn't any sort of tactic to it.
Was he trying to relieve the underhook, perhaps? Break the grip? I couldn't see what Kozlov had tied up. I think his hands were maybe tied up.
Well, if you're a wrestler and you can't get your hands out from there, there's a big problem. I'm sorry, but there's a big, big problem. And the tactic of picking somebody up and slamming them on the floor is not the way to do it.
He might have been trying to work towards the edge of the space. I don't know. Oh, went for the ground and pound, got his arm caught in the rope. Short punches here. Akoshvili getting that takedown before the midway point of the fight, and there is nearly the pass.
Nearly the pass. Gets to his knees, though. Attempts to get to his knees. Oh, he rolls for the knee bar, misses it.
Stuck inside control, 90 seconds on the clock yet. Akoshvili keeping that position that he wants.
Well, he gets back to his feet, great work.
I'm impressed with the takedown defense and survival skills of Kozlov. He's very well coached.
Oh, he had a nice deep guillotine there. He could have locked it up, but he didn't. Well, you can have all the stand-up skills in the world. You can be the best striker in the world. If you can't defend a takedown, that striking ability means nothing. So obviously this is something he's been working on, albeit he's on his back now, but his defense has been pretty good.
He hasn't really taken any significant strikes, so to speak, from Akoshvili.
Well, Akoshvili, which he keeps putting his hands on the mat. That's why he's getting his arms trapped up like that. But it's so easy to escape that kind of grip. I don't know why he keeps picking his opponent up and slamming him. It's not the hardest grip in the world to get your hands out. Now let's just see if he puts his hands back on the canvas. He's controlling the bicep this time.
Ten seconds here in Atyrau. And a welcome, I'm sure, end to this round for Vasiliy Kozlov, who wants to get back to the upright.
Yeah, Akoshvili definitely took this round for me. Top dominant position. I didn't really see much from Kozlov apart from that spinning heel kick right at the beginning. Takedown defense was okay. Obviously not perfect, because that's how we ended up on the mat. But yeah, definitely Akoshvili taking the first round.
Yeah, I was going to say, and he got that takedown 2 minutes not even in, so it was a well-timed performance. That, though, was the opening strike of the fight. Vasiliy Kozlov turning. Here we go. He actually hit a machine.
Yeah, I kind of glimpsed past his chin.
And this is when Akoshvili was able to switch gears and get that takedown, going from the single to the double, tapping that knee and just turning him over. Couldn't really do a whole lot from these positions, and you have to say Akoshvili did a good job of holding him down, but really not much else. Some good short punches to the body. Vasiliy Kozlov able to defend most of the worst of those strikes, but Akoshvili was able to pass the guard.
Well, if I was in the corner of Kozlov, I'd be saying, forget the spinning kicks, forget the spinning back fists, stick to the hard, fast kicks, lower kicks that can get you back into your stance quicker than normal, because this guy, as soon as you turn, he's going to run at you and grab you.
Yeah, the key thing being not breaking stance, right?
Exactly.
So, 2 of 3 here. Potential 5 more minutes on the clock. Kozlov in the blue, Akoshvili in the red.
Again with the spinning. As soon as you spin, you've got to close the gap and get a chance to be grabbed. Albeit he got out of that one. Not this time, though. Double in the guard.
And he really loaded up on that leg kick. Stutter stepped into it. It wasn't like Akoshvili didn't know that kick was coming. Akoshvili now on top, open guard. One butterfly hook in play.
Yeah, that butterfly nearly got him over as well, but not quite. Again, he's keep putting his hands on the mat. It's a bad mistake. You put your hands on the mat, it's just going to wrap over the top like that each time.
Like, sometimes there's a reason to fight for an underhook on the far side if you're trying to pass, for example, but he's just hanging out in guard and giving this guy a gift right now.
Not in MMA. You will nuke me in MMA, I'm going to snap your arm. I tell you that for nothing.
You haven't seen my knee slice pass.
Yeah, I'm going to elbow you in the face. I don't care what kind of knee slice you got. With a gi on, sure, I can appreciate that, but you will nuke my arm. Let's see what happens.
Challenge not accepted. Anyways, back to the upright here. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Kozlov looking to show the hands. Lots of upper body movements, some feinting and looking going on. Akoshvili backing off. But it's worked because he's been able to kind of goad Kozlov out.
Exactly, Chris, you're right. Every time he backs off, his opponent comes forward. When he comes forward at a fast pace, he closes that gap. Like now. Oh, he throws a punch. I thought he was going to shoot.
Ooh.
Nearly caught him with that spinning kick.
And he loaded up the left hook with it.
And against, oh, maybe one too many. Maybe one too many, yes. Looks great in the highlight reel doing these kicks, but when you're up against a wrestler who you know is going to close the gap, it's a big risk to take.
Potential mirror image of the last round. This is right about the point where Akoshvili was able to convert to the mat. Couldn't get it this time.
I think Akoshvili's a little tired, to be honest. His nose is pouring the blood, his mouth is wide open.
It's interesting to watch the footwork of Kozlov, much more on the balls of his feet compared to the flat-footed stance of Akoshvili.
Yeah, I agree. Well, confidence now coming to Kozlov. He can see his opponent is tired with mouth wide open. Again with that spinning kick, and again we get the clinch. Rolls in for a knee bar.
He's got that leg lock position.
Switches to heel hook. Oh, that looked tight.
That was close, machine.
Akoshvili's got to grab their head and pull their head forward to release the pressure. I've seen this heel hook somewhere before. Deja vu, me and Frank Mir. You pull the head forward, it releases the pressure. They can't pull on the heel.
Good reap here for Kozlov. He's got that knee line controlled, but every time he reaches for it, it will be at the cost of the ground and pound.
Well, he's not giving up on it. He's going for it again. Oh, look at the grimace. He is trying with all his might to turn that heel. Takes a hammer fist for his troubles.
It's been a constant battle of posture, control, punching, and attacking that heel. He would like to ideally be a little bit deeper in on the knee line, but he's got it. He could still finish this. The weight, though, of Akoshvili and being forward like that, I think is saving it right now from being too exposed.
And believe you me, when that gets twisted, the knee goes as well, not just the ankle, the knee pops. The knee pops first, the ankle second. Well, we're down to the closing 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Seconds to go here in this round. That is it. 10 minutes now between Kozlov and Akoshvili. Interesting round. I think Kozlov, though.
I don't know, because he took a lot of punishment while he was going for that heel hook. He was on his back a lot. He took a lot. I mean, look at the damage on his face as well. I know you can't say the person with the most damage on the face is the one that's losing, but in this kind of respect, he took a lot of punishment on the ground with those hammer fists.
So potentially, though, maybe doing enough work in the first 2 minutes on the feet, but then again, Akoshvili got the takedown. He did go for the heel hook, but did take a ton of punishment.
Yeah,
it was
true.
a close round.
Very close indeed. And again, we've said it many times, Chris, it's hard to judge while we're commentating. Some people say, well, surely you can see more than what the judges, because you're commentating on it, you're talking about it, but, you know, we could be looking at different things. We could be talking about, a la what we just said, the Frank Mir fight with his heel hook. It takes your mind off what you're looking at. And, you know, so you don't judge it as well when we're commentating.
That was an interesting minute or so, though, kind of caught in that 50-50 position where he was going for that heel hook. But in any case, we will see a third round. For me, Kozlov just has to kick very selectively and avoid all the spin and stuff.
Yeah, he's been caught 3 times with those spinning back fists and spinning kicks. The distance has been closed and he's been taken down, so surely he should think to himself, no more. Let's just stick to simple, basic kickboxing, stroke karate, and let's see if I can finish him with punches and kicks.
And Akoshvili has proven to be a very tough guy. I mean, he's taken some good shots and he's still there. Was able to get the takedown even after getting clipped a few times in the first and the second. So
yeah. Oh, double, nice sprawl, beautiful sprawl.
Quick
Timed
hips.
that nice. Punish, sprawl, punish. in that order. When I was fighting, what I like to do if somebody shot on me is sprawl and punish them for making that shot. They would think twice about shooting again, whether I go back to my feet or stayed down there.
Especially after they use energy and so on to go in and after you.
Some people just sprawl and then stand back up. Punish them.
Yep.
You know, they try to take you down. Tell them that they're not going to do it again. Make them pay for that. There's a long shot from the outside. Kozlov has to do more than this. He's winning this round, but I don't think he's winning the fight. Needs to pick the pace up, pick the shots up.
Third time stuff there. Akoshvili going in.
That was heavy. That was a big, heavy shot. His cornerman's pointing to his leg, telling him to damage it. Oh, good. Again, needs to get back up.
He is deep in on that leg. Beautiful back step there from Kozlov, trying to get the sprawl. Pummels in for the underhook. Now wrapping the neck, dropping for that guillotine.
He's got it. He's got it tight.
That looks tight.
Very oh! Well, that's the risk you take. Going for a submission which puts you on your back. It did look very deep, so I can understand why he did that.
Thought about attacking that arm. Akoshvili put that right arm on the mat.
Again, elbows on the mat. I just do not understand that. It has no benefit to MMA whatsoever. The submissions you can pull off, the sweeps you can pull off from there. The first thing I would do is go for an omoplata. At least then, even if you don't get the omoplata on, you're out of a bad position. Go for Kimura, grab the arm. Well, he's trying to get back up.
Akoshvili trying to find something new. 2 minutes to go in Atyrau. That forward pressure here. Akoshvili walking forward, trying to shut down those hips. If he could ride this out, there could be a case for him winning this fight.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Kozlov was doing so well on his feet there, trying to go for the arm. If he doesn't get up within the next 30 seconds, I think he's left it a bit too late. But the referee is actually telling Akoshvili to work, or he's going to stand it up.
Akoshvili trying to tie up those legs, lasso things up, slow the pace.
He needs to grab the knee with his left arm. No, he's decides to go for a single.
Tries to run the pipe, can't quite get it.
He's tired too. He's very tired. Very tired. Look, he looks across to his corner. They ain't going to help you, my friend. It's just you and him.
Kozlov corner is furious. They want him to attack that leg every single time, every leg kick. My Russian is not very good, but I'm hearing da, da, da.
Well, he's got to go for broke, 45 seconds. Yeah, someone's going to be limping on that leg tomorrow.
Akoshvili trying to protect that lead leg. You can see him square his stance up machine. Those kicks, those low kicks have been very effective.
I think Kozlov may go for... Oh, he hurt himself there. He caught his knee. Kozlov may go for a final spinning kick, I think, right in the closing seconds.
My
3
goodness.
seconds left to go. The referee stopped it. Oh my word! What a knockout! 3 seconds in the third round left to go. Here we go with the replay. It's a beautiful uppercut, I think. Boom! It's a left hook coming from the bottom.
Oh my goodness. Talk about an unbelievable performance. He went out there potentially losing this fight machine 3 rounds deep, seconds to go, and he gets the knockout win.
It was a right uppercut. I apologize. My excitement. It looked as if it came low like an uppercut, but it came from the side and then rised up to the right hook. Well, the referee stopped it immediately as soon as his backside hit the canvas. Wow, that's what you call a finish.
And Akoshvili was able to get the ascendancy and make sure that the ground game worked in his favor. That being said, Kozlov was able to find a lot of great trades, but Akoshvili was so tough. A surprising finish.
Unbelievable. This is why I love the sport. The cornerman is not happy. The cornerman is having a word with the referee, saying only 3 seconds and you stop the fight. Well, we will get the official announcement, but I'm sure it's a KO win.
So the corner here and our doctor making a quick assessment. Let's take a look at the replay here. We saw some just interesting trades, and there we go. That really sneaky, it was almost a corkscrew uppercut.
Yeah, it's kind of like an uppercut, but comes round to the side. It comes from his...
Yeah.
Look at the delayed reaction. It's as if like it hit him, and then all of a sudden, boom, I got a jolt in my face, my legs stiffen up, and I'm going down on my backside.
It was unbelievable. He almost threw it from the hip machine. That punch just came in and swatted him.
Уважаемые дамы и господа, победу в этом поединке нокаутом на 4-й минуте 55-й секунде 3-го раунда одержал Василий Козлов, Александр Невский, Санкт-Петербург.
Vasiliy Kozlov by a 3rd round knockout here in Atyrau. It was a contrast of styles when Georgii Akoshvili and Vasiliy Kozlov went to the rage. Former karate fighter, Kozlov coming off a gorgeous 1st round knockout loss, looking to go 2-0 in M1, achieved another knockout, but it took him a lot of time. All the way to the 3rd round, Georgii Akoshvili controlled the takedown, getting that takedown in the 1st, getting it in the 2nd, pushing Kozlov to the very limit, but Kozlov turned up the heat in the 3rd round, kept the boxing coming, kept the leg kicks incoming, and it was with just a few seconds to go. We saw some crazy trades from both guys, really, which was the story of the fight. Whenever Kozlov was able to get where he wanted to be on the outside, he was able to lead with punches and wild techniques. Georgii Akoshvili, though, was able to get the takedown and eat the worst of it, survive, impose his will, and use top control to win the rounds. Arguably up on the scorecards, coming into the end of the 3rd, there were some just crazy trades where Akoshvili got those takedowns and really came in deep despite a very game performance from Kozlov. And that pattern continued and continued all the way until the end of the fight. We'll get the highlight here momentarily. So many wild trades and crazy looping punches. There, that's the shot. Looping uppercut thrown from the hip. Uppercut hook sort of turning the punch right on the button. And Akoshvili takes a nosedive. It's a knockout win. Going 2-0, Vasiliy Kozlov in Atyrau.